Alright, I know what you're wondering. What's up with Lil Wayne? Is he constipated? Why is he making that face? Is he really stressed out about that he's a whack rapper? No, the reason he's making that face is because he heard the APUSH exam changed, and this year they have a section called the short answer section.
Want no short, eeny, weeny, teeny, weeny, go short. Want no short, eeny, weeny, teeny, weeny, go short.
And we're going to break down this short answer section because it's not as scary as it seems. Now, when you get your book, when you are in the AP exam room, you're going to be doing the multiple choice section first, followed by the short answer section. And the short answer section, that's the directions that they give you, the official wording. But what's important to keep in mind is this thing is 4 short answer questions. You got 45 minutes long. Now, I don't expect any of you to be AP Cal people, but maybe you are. But that breaks down to about 11 minutes per question. You don't need to spend 11 minutes on each one. You do the easy ones first. They're all worth the same amount. So, you got 4 questions, 45 minutes. It's 20% of your AP score. And if you really figure out the short answer section, it should be an easy part of the exam. Each question, so there's 4 questions, 3 parts to each question. There will be an A, B, and C component to the question. And the wild thing about it is it's all or nothing. You get a point for part A, you got it, or you don't. Same thing with B and C. So conceivably, you can get 2 points, you can get 3, you can get 1. It all depends on your ability to answer the question. Now, where are you going to write this thing? Well, in the box.
I'll show you in the box. What was in the box? Oh, what's in the box?
That's basically what the form's going to look like. Question 1, question 2, 3, and 4. You're going to confine your answers to this box. Don't be trying to write no book or anything like that. We want to keep the answers in this box. Now, this short answer question part of the exam is pretty simple. It's as simple as ABC. And just like in each question, there's an A, B, and C part. So you should write 2 to 3 content-rich sentences that directly answers each part of the question. You need to practice writing as quickly and coherently as possible. So for this short answer question, you need to exercise some restraint. Don't be trying to write some book about some historical facts that you know. Stick to what they're asking you. And so for each part, 2 to 3 sentences per part. So 2 to 3 for section A, B, and C. And so that's key. You should clearly label and separate each part of your answers. So when you're doing question 1, it should be exactly as you see on here. Question 1, A, answer the question. 2 to 3 sentence, solid historical information. B, write down solid historical information. And it's really important that you either get the point or don't get the point for each part of the question. So, you know, if you're pretty shaky on what they're asking you in A, B, you could still handle it. Don't give up. And another piece that's actually not on this slide is you don't need to connect the 3 elements. You don't need to do transitions or anything like that. You're just answering the questions and the parts of the questions. Now, a couple things about what not to do in that box is this.
No! No! Don't shut me up!
In the short answer section, we are going to shut you up. You do not need to write an essay, a paragraph, or a thesis statement. You don't need to go in depth. You just need to answer the question directly. However, do not think that you can write in bullets. Bullets kill people. Bullets will kill your score on the short answer exam. Don't write in sentence fragments or tweets or anything like that. We need solid historical sentences with evidence. If there is a stimulus, because in some of these questions you may have a secondary source or a primary source or a photo or a map, you don't quote. Just give us the goods, ladies and gentlemen. Just give us the good stuff. We don't need quotes. You don't have time for that. Remember, you got 45 minutes, 4 questions. That's the short answer section. Hopefully you can knock that one out of the park, get a 5, go on to some prestigious university, make more money than your APUSH teacher. Subscribe to Joe's Productions, watch the videos, tell a friend, and most importantly, Peace, 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 peace.